Osaka and win the championship, taken by B.Marojevic in his victory.
Next to the bay here, the beaches as well. Holiday season still extended with the climate in this part of the world. In the mid-20s again. M.Csereklye is our referee for the third of the 6 matches today. We'll take a break before the afternoon session. The finals will come up in the 3 categories: women's doubles, mixed doubles and men's doubles. So here it's Serbian against Hungarian affair, and the Serbs, masters at this event. So experienced. 18 men's doubles titles they've won together, these two. Mitro and B.Marojevic. But these two have done pretty well as well. Á.Blázsovics and Teqball. Á.Blázsovics also one of the best ever in this sport. M.Csereklye, more of a newcomer to the sport, has developed so well over the last couple of years, particularly in 2023, and the partnership with Á.Blázsovics will certainly be helping his development.
Let's go for the warm-up.
But here we're talking about numbers 1 and 2 in the world in men's doubles in the yellow shirts, up against the number 5 and 16 ranked on the other side of the table. So you would think shouldn't be a problem for Mitro and Marojevic, but there again, they're playing in the bronze medal match and not the big gold medal match, having lost to a Hungarian partnership in the semi-final. Fantastic win yesterday in another 3-set thriller for Adam Bako and Matthias Odnoga. The Hungarians winning that one, having dropped the first set to the Serbs. Won on the second and third, 12-7. Warming up now, a couple of degrees warmer than last we checked, 26. It should hit 28. We are at 12:30 almost local time in this absolutely stunning arena. The Pula amphitheatre, one of the 6
Give me the ball,
largest
please,
remaining. Over 20,000 spectators could be in here. Elton John's played here in the past. So too the Foo Fighters, another big names.
First
Great
service.
concert venue, but even better when the orange is emblazoned. For Teqball,
Net.
and we are underway
Second service.
in the final bronze medal match of the day. Consolation matches, but still
Edge
means
ball.
a lot.
Repeat the rally.
Edge ball instantly called by our French referee,
Edge ball.
Delacroix.
First service.
Oh, neat. You usually see a lot of headers with the Serbian
Point to
team.
team in yellow.
Teqball misses the table. So a pretty long rally. You get so many spectacular rallies in the men's doubles.
Team in yellow to serve. First service.
Teqball gets it right this time, but good defence. Good header as well. As I said, they do rely on headers a lot, but you do have to change the attacking part of the body each time. Left foot being used to good effect by the Serbs there. Oh, this is going to be tricky.
Fourth.
Oh, it's over
Illegal
the
attack.
halfway line.
Point to team in red.
Almost snatched it back there, I thought, but to no avail.
Ball, please. Thank you. First service. Fat net. Second service.
Difficult one here for the Serbs. Marojevic doing well. Teqball. Á.Blázsovics with his left foot. Stood waiting for it. Might have 1 point on another day.
Point to team in red.
The team Liman partnership struggling here for the moment.
First service.
Only point they've won so far came through the error from M.Csereklye. Well, they've already appealed. Didn't stop the rally. They can have a challenge after the rally. That might have been over halfway line as well. I was watching the screen, I was watching live, and then the miss. They will immediately. No challenge.
He play the ball with the foot, not touch the ground. Don't talking, please, okay? Don't talking. Stop it now. Change of service.
Well, you can hear immediately. Teqball is stamping down
First
completely
service.
on any dissent, and there's been a little bit of a history of dissent from Marojevic in the past. And they have to overcome their disappointment, and they do that by taking the next point. 3-1 down after your opponent's serve isn't too much of a problem. 3-1 down on your own serve in men's doubles is a real setback. Á.Blázsovics will be hoping to get another 3 of the 4, but having lost the first point there, it's gone a little off script. Teqball setting himself up for the big smash. That's a great point.
Point to Team in Red.
Thought he was going to try and play it back across to Á.Blázsovics, but had the confidence to go for it himself, the 28-year-old. He and Mitro, the youngest players on the table, both 28 years of age.
First service.
Mitro will be 29 next month.
Second service.
And
Fault. Double
fault
Point
is
to
not
Team in
what
Yellow.
was needed. Talked about the importance
First
of
service.
taking advantage of your serve. Á.Blázsovics not doing so far. Chance to win 3 out of 4, but a
Point
missed
to Team in
header
Red.
into the net from Mitro.
Change of service. Team in Yellow to serve. First service. Out. Second service.
Mitro serve. Good, deep, Teqball scampers around to keep it alive. Á.Blázsovics effort is easily repelled, and then the sniper header they're so good at. They started their lives in a slightly different sport, but practicing headers and close control in Serbia, local game in the Liman region, and out of that developed team, Liman Teqball team. And they've been doing well in the Adriatic League, most recently won the men's doubles
Second service.
in Zadar, not that far away from here, also in Croatia, another beautiful coastal city, just across short catamaran ride away from Italy.
Point to Team in Red.
Á.Blázsovics taking advantage, keeps the lead intact, and surprisingly at the moment, serves are not prevailing as much as they often do in the men's doubles.
First service.
Mitro with a chance now, sets up Marojevic for that headed style that we've become so accustomed to. Teqball, big bounce, taller player at the back, rescued it, needed every centimetre there, but the missed effort from Marojevic. And now they're opening up a lead again, 7-4. And already 2 of the 3 serves lost from
First service.
Mitro.
Out.
Under pressure here then.
Second service.
333 career victories for
Point to
Mitro.
Team in Yellow.
They stay in it by taking the last point of the 4.
Change of service. Team in Wave to serve.
So no one's won their serve
First
yet.
service.
Can M.Csereklye change it around? Only ranked 16 in men's doubles at the moment. Oh,
Point to Team in
takes
Yellow.
the point. Absolutely spectacular header. The power they get. It's as good as a smash, isn't it? Look how high it bounced off the table from the smaller of the 2 as well.
First service.
Good serve from M.Csereklye. Brilliant, look at that. It's a one-man team at the moment, scampering to get back in your picture there. And surely, no, it's going out the arena.
Point to team in red.
Must have felt like he got his steps in there. Mitro Marojevic couldn't quite keep it alive for his partner, but a fantastic effort to try. Csereklye doing okay here in this men's bronze medal match. This is Teqball, the world's fastest growing sport. Some might say the world's fastest ball sport. Probably
First service.
not quite true. Some of the smaller balls in squash, for instance, fly around, but this size ball
Point to team in red.
certainly is. Eking out the points in the lead again. A chance for Csereklye then to take 3 out of his 4. This is the last of his 4 serves. 9-6. 1, 2 out of 3
Out.
so far. Misses the first serve, goes long as the sun comes out again.
Second service.
Behind those hazy clouds for a while.
Out.
Oh, the heat
Double
is on,
fault.
and the first
Point to team
captain's
in
fault
yellow.
means again a split serve.
Change of service.
7-5 at the last changeover to 9-7 now, or
First service.
7-9 to be more precise. Marojevic
Fat net.
straight into the
Second
net.
service.
Csereklye not missed many of those smashes today. Mitro in well with the defence and then the attacking header, but Blázsovic's turn with the left foot. Oh, difficult there. Oh, nearly managed it.
Point to team in red.
Takes them within 2 of the opening set here at 10 points to 7. Serbs under pressure
First
as well.
service.
Not quite been as all-conquering in recent competitions as they had been previously. Oh, is he over halfway?
Point
They
to team in yellow.
confer. There might be an appeal coming in from Blázsovics here. Are they going to burn their timeout? Their challenge rather? No. M.Csereklye doesn't challenge. Point goes for the Serbs. 10-8.
First service.
2 more serves to go. Been looking
Front
for
net.
both of them, of course. That's obvious. Doesn't want to give match or set
Second
points rather
service.
on serve to their opponent.
Fat.
But a double fault, the first
Point to
from
team in
his
red.
team, means they're on the brink now. 3 set points in this first set of the men's doubles bronze medal
First
match
service.
in Pula, Croatia.
Point to team in yellow.
Wins it. Just sneaked onto the table.
Change of service.
Wasn't
Team in
an
red
edge
to
ball,
serve.
but keeps them alive at 11-9 with a service winner.
First service.
Well, it's been shared serves ever since those opening 4.
Second service.
When Blázsovics and Csereklye took a 3-1 advantage. Still a chance here. Blázsovics will be looking for the setup. Goes for the header himself. Wasn't quite powerful enough to be called a sniper. Oh!
Fault, illegal attack. Point to team in red.
Over the halfway line, there was all sorts of confusion there. Was it a foul? Was it an edge ball in the end? It was an illegal attack. It gives the point and the set to Blázsovics and Csereklye. And they take it 12 points to 9. Did hit the edge, but wasn't an illegal attack at all, was it? Had they used their challenge, would have stayed alive there because they would have got the edge ball. Wasted opportunity for Mitro and Marojevic. And the Serbs, because of that, lose the opening set. A little surprise when it is Mitro himself playing that he didn't go for the challenge, but it's done and dusted now. Let's have a look at the statistics from that opening set, set against the beautiful backdrop of the amphitheatre here in which we are playing. Not too much really to talk about there. 3-2 winners, 8-3 unforced errors from Mitro and Marojevic was their downfall in the end in a set that went against them by 3 points. They were always trying to play catch up from right at the start of this set, never got back level, reduced it to a point at one stage at 4-3. But after that, there was always just enough daylight to make it comfortable for Blázsovics and Csereklye. And it'll be Adam Blázsovics to start us in this second set. Marojevic with a powerful header. Csereklye can't get it on the table with the chest.
First service.
Adam Blázsovics, 47 career titles.
Second service.
A win today would give him his 100th win of the season in all disciplines, but it won't happen like that. Still a fault from
First service.
Just got it back on the table, preparing for the defence. The sniper header for Tsereklye was well read, the harvester header really, but it only saw an inevitable counter-attack from the Serbs that was finished off with some ease. So Blaževic under pressure
First
already
service.
here at 0-3 in this second set.
Point to
Mirojevic
Team
misses the table, so the clean
Change
sweep
of
is
service.
avoided.
Team to serve. First service. Fat net. Second service. Edge ball. Repeat the rally.
Well, the ball's coming towards me, but I can't leave my situation. A ball boy will come and get it. Edge ball here. Close call, might have been called a side ball, just touching the top of the table, I guess.
First service. Fat net.
A couple of
Second service.
things that have been worthy of a challenge, I would have thought, but still both teams have their challenge intact so far, but it's a Serbian pair on the attack here, but that's a missed effort
Point to Team
from Mirojevic.
Sorry.
So
First service.
continues to be a struggle on serve here unexpectedly.
Out.
Blaževic and Tsereklye haven't had it all their own way in this competition by any means. Seeded to
Second
make
service.
it the semi-finals, but had a tricky quarter-final, dropped a set against Ugo Rabo
Point to Team
and
Yellow.
Bana Kovačevic. And then were beaten in the semis pretty comprehensively by
First service.
Katzenbaniak, 7 and
Fat
9.
net.
Good to see, by the way, the
Second service.
Ukrainians represented in the knockout stages of this tournament in the round of 16. Volye managed to make it to the knockout stages with his
Point to Team in yellow.
partner Mitro. The Ukrainians were beaten by Kovačevic and Rabo.
First service.
So many different nationalities entering this competition, one of the most popular of the season.
Point to Team in yellow.
Mirojevic
Change of service.
and Mitro
Team in red
taking
to serve.
control here and holding the serve for the first time,
First service.
stretching the lead to 6-2. Mitro, power header, down the middle. Blaževic covered it. Blaževic turns the tables, setting it up for Mirojevic with that left foot. He's missed it again into the top of the net. 6-3.
First service.
Tsereklye. If he can get 3 out of 4 here, they'll be
Fault
back
net.
in this second set.
Second service.
Won the first set 12-9.
Fault net, double fault. Point to
Touch
Team
the
in
net,
yellow.
doesn't matter that it went on the table in serve. If it hits the net, it's an illegal serve.
First service.
7 points to 3. And looking to make it 8-3, and they do.
Team in yellow.
This time Mirojevic nails it. He's made the ones that might look a little harder, a little further away from the net. But it gives a better trajectory, and just wrong-footed. Blaževic then, who was clearly expecting it on the right foot, actually favours his left foot.
First service. Out. Second service.
Bit of pressure then on
Out.
Tsereklye, and a double fault
Point to Team
again,
Yellow.
the captain's fault as they call it,
Change of service. Team in yellow to serve.
and it's a disaster. 3 out of 4 dropped on
First
serve
service.
again, and a commanding lead here for the Serbs. Mitro serving, and that's
Point
going
to
to be
Team
another
Yellow.
point to the Yellows from the Liman club in Serbia. 7-point advantage now. Turned this around emphatically.
First
Never
service.
ahead, or even level in the first set. In this one, raced into a 3-0 lead and never been fewer than 2 points ahead since. And they get another point there. It's a point, not an edge ball. And so multiple 8 set points now for the old masters. Well, not much older really in truth than their opponents, just a year and a bit.
First service.
30-year-old Borojevic and Mitro at 28 years of age, serving now, 29 next month. Nikola Mitro, world ranked #1, just above his partner in men's doubles. 3 times world champions fighting back here in their favorite event. Cherekli trying to win the point and keep it going. This time it'll be Blaževic for the clear winner. Probably too little too late, you would imagine. Final of this event coming up later, an all-Hungarian affair. Adam Bako and Mathias Adnoga taking on Balázs Katz and Csaba Banyi. Some real quality in this sport in men's doubles. Hungarians enjoying this event more than any other. The Hungarians now trying to stay in this second set, having taken the first. Whoa, nearly kept it going there with an audacious, outrageous flick. The sort of thing you can try at 11-3 and 11-4. It remains set point, but now instead of 8 of them, just the 6 remaining as the serve changes over. Serve against the serve. Blaževic facing up to Borojevic, who's going to get the first touch on the other side of the table. And the setup for the header, but the header's missed. So 3 points in a row from 11-3. But they do need another 6 to keep this set alive.
Second service.
Blaževic, second serve again. One of these surely is going to go against him. Might be now, the power header. Well kept alive. Cherekly chested up, nice for his partner, good position. This time it'll be Borojevic with the swinging foot. Left foot is good, too good I think. There's the set, done and dusted. 12 points to 6. And a thoroughly deserved second set. From the world champions, 3 times world champions at that. Come the big events, they're normally at the top of their form. Winner in Zadar recently, but surprisingly beaten in the semi-finals here. They're trying to atone with at least the bronze medals. And they take the second set, 12-6, to send us into a decider in Croatia, where the sun is shining brightly and the heat is on for another decider. What a morning it has been. One more set left in the morning session. And the afternoon session sees the 3 finals in women's doubles, mixed doubles and men's doubles. So one more set to go after a second set that went convincingly the way of the serves like this. Now, as you see on your screen, the statistics, noticeable for me there, 3 winners to 1 in favour of these serves, and second serve points won much higher as well. Some beautiful drone shots over the harbour, the bay. It's a very big harbour, a little bit further south near where many of the officials and the players are staying on the Istrian coast here.
He served first, he received
City of about 50,000 people, just a little bit more than that.
Good luck.
7th biggest in the country of Croatia. Hrvatija, as the locals call it in their own language. So here we go then, we had an absolutely outstanding final set.
Good.
30 minutes or so ago, didn't we?
First service.
Went all the way to 16-14 in the mixed. Adam Blaževic to start the final set, just waiting for the music to die down. Well, start as you mean to go on, and start as you've done so often over the years. 10 years this sport has been going and they've dominated this discipline of men's doubles absolutely, completely for the last 3 or 4 years. Mitro and Borojevic.
First service.
Borojevic winning the first point.
Out. Second service.
Nice layup, and this time an open table. Didn't need the power, just needed to direct it. Simple point. Now he's got to change tactics a little here. Needs those first serves and a bit more power from the high foot. Blaževic, world rank number 5 in men's doubles. Come back again with another sniper header. Cherokle's well positioned this time. Blaževic could have a go himself. Great, good header defensively. Borojevic turns defense to attack. and takes the point outstandingly well. Well, they won the second set, having raced into a 3-0 lead, the Serbian pairing, and they've done exactly the same here. Beautiful play, particularly from Marojevic. Mitro, a bit part player there with the one touch. Hope to do the same again here. He's done the same again. Difficult to control. Á.Blázsovics has a 1 in 50 chance of getting that back, and it wasn't his lucky day.
Change of service. Team in yellow to serve.
Clean sweep of the Tsereklye serve. Heaps the pressure on the Hungarians. Serbs looking good here at 4-0.
Point to team in yellow.
A little bit of pressure developing now, and even Á.Blázsovics on his wrong foot there, though. Looks like he'll have to wait for his 100th victory of the season. Still a couple of events to come, the World Championships for sure.
Net.
We'll have some events in the Americas as well. What a setting it is, glorious. Glorious weather here too. Á.Blázsovics. Oh, divorce right between the two of them. They separated,
Switch side.
left it to each other,
Time out. For
and
team
they
in
do
red.
need a timeout now.
Time out. For team
The
in
Hungarians look at each other with a moment of disdain. They have to regroup now.
red. I'm cleaning.
So the first timeout, 60-second timeout, and they had to change ends anyway. And it's been one-way traffic here in this set. And pretty much since the end of that first set, which they lost 12-9. Mitro and Marojevic have been dominant since then, winning 18 out of 24 points, 3 out of every 4. And indeed, not one serve has been won by Mitro, by Á.Blázsovics and Tsereklye against this onslaught from the top seeds. And it's always the what might have been, isn't it? You know, they performed like this yesterday in the semi-final. A little bit more discipline, a little bit more judicious shot-making choice in the semis might have been different, but there were different conditions, as I said earlier, if you're with me. Very difficult, humid, playing indoors in the qualifiers, group matches, and the quarters and semis, both played yesterday.
Okay, team in yellow to serve. First service.
So the time up is at 6-0. Good first serve from Marojevic, but Á.Blázsovics
Point to team in yellow.
will get another mistake here, to the elation of Marojevic, who makes his feelings known with the loud cheer. This time Tsereklye does stay the right side of the net. That won't go over,
Point
so
to team in
the
red.
run is over of 7 successive
Change
points
of
in this
service,
set,
team in red to serve.
plus the one at the end of the previous set. The first point in 9
First
that
service.
the Hungarians have won.
Out.
Well, usually
Second
serve is an
service.
advantage. Hasn't been so today, but they need at least 3 of these
Out.
4,
Double
and a
fault.
double
Point to
fault
team in
again
yellow.
from Tsereklye. The pressure is mounting, the scoreboard pressure, and the match is running away from them
First
now,
service.
despite taking the first set. Team from the Teqball club recently oh
Point to
dear.
team in red.
Well, I guess the only thing that could stop them at this point is an injury, and it certainly was an ooh-yah-yah-yah moment, wasn't it?
You okay?
Straight back into the face of his partner. Wasn't expecting that at all, was he? Mitro
First
looks like
service.
he's okay. Close quarters as well. That really will have stung and hurt. Hopefully no concussion. That's a
Point to
miss.
team in white.
Yeah. Looks to the sky in disbelief. Marojevic looked easy, and talk regularly in these events if you're a regular Teqer,
First service.
tech watcher, about how quickly things can change, and once you get a bit of momentum. So pressure now just a little bit. Well done.
Fault,
Well
touch.
done.
Point to team in yellow.
Beautiful soft cushioned header, harvester header from
Change of
Nicola Mitro.
service. Team in yellow
Well, he
to
was
serve.
bashed to the head just a few moments ago, but he's used his head to good effect there. Eases the pressure if there was any gathering. Could have been at
First
8-4,
service.
shouldn't be at 9-3 now, and his 4 serves to come. We'll hope to get the job done and win those bronze medals in this rack of 4.
Side
As
ball.
that a side ball, which would give the point against.
Challenge requested by
Well, they're
Team
going for a
Inwell.
challenge, but I think I think the referee's right here. That's my call. Look more of an edge and a side. He's now saying, you can hear voice in the background, Cherekuly saying it did touch the side, definitely. Well, how much of that caught the side and how much of that was on the top? That's very difficult to adjudicate. Can you overrule with VAR there? I'm not sure you can, you know. It's a difference between losing the point and replaying the point. Challenge has been decided.
Is completed. Edge ball, repeat the body.
Oh, he's got the decision. It is overruled. It is an edge ball. Will it make a difference, though? Still a huge chasm between the two.
First service.
So we repeat the point. 3-9 down, and that'll make it
Point to Team
10-3.
Yellow.
Miscontrol, misjudgment.
First service.
So the old masters are back here. Mitro hoping to get on with it. Cherekuly trying to keep them alive. Covered the angle well. Marojevic decided to go for himself, and he did the right thing. Got enough power and angle on it to leave Á.Blázsovics in an irretrievable situation, and I think you can say the same about the match as a whole, because we have
Service.
8 match points now.
Out. Second service.
Bronze medal might be decided at this point. Cherekuly hopes not. Hits a winner.
Point
Good
to
winner.
Team Inwell.
Not enough of those since the first set. Made quite a lot, played well in that first set, Martin Cherekuly, but the 28-year-old who's only ever won 3 titles and just one in this discipline of men's doubles. It came into the vacuum in Prešov
First service.
almost exactly a year ago. Still multiple match points. Cherekuly will try again, this time with a header. Got the angle, but Marojevic now. Mitro in for the kill, and the sniper header wins it.
Team in Yellow.
Just the way they would have wanted it. The best headers in the sport. They've used their heads to good effect, and they will win today's match that guarantees them the bronze medal.
Thank you.
11-4 in the decider, not the thrills
Thank you.
and the extra time we had in the previous match in the mixed doubles.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
But a very good comeback victory, having lost the first set 12-9. M&M back on top of their game. Mitro and Marojevic. Let's have a look at the winning point again here. Had a chance there, the sniper header, but it was easily covered by Mitro, who half a second later supplied the winner with the header to bisect his opponents on the other side of the table. And the 3-time world champions will pick up another medal to add to their impressive tally. I think their shelves are getting full of trophies anyway, to be honest. So the statistics from the match then, convincing in the end, 11 points the difference. Despite making more unforced errors, the winners count heavily in favour of the Serbs by 10-4.